Welcome back to Bitcoin Advisor channel. My name is Chris, and I'm bringing you this lovely cryptocurrency video on a Wednesday afternoon as Bitcoin is attempting to make another high here, coming in at about $65,000. So what leads me to believe that when the day finishes up here, well, we got the heat map, and we're about to have a daily closure here in about 15 minutes. And we've been ranging and consolidating, and a lot of times you get that last little blow off at the end of the day. So we'll see if this liquidity up here at 64,839 gets hit. No guarantees, but that is kind of what I'm looking at right here. And I am going to see a drive of bullish divergence, hidden bullish divergence. Price is making a higher low, and the momentum waves are making a lower low in the context of an uptrend. So, yep, that should do it for me. Do we have any other indicators that could give us a little more upside bias? So that level, I would expect a rejection out there at 65,000. And I'm going to throw on my other chart here really quick. And I might even head over to my new favorite exchange to place a trade on BloFin. There's a link in the description below where you can follow along for some simple trade setups. We just posted in the Discord that likely there was going to be a bounce off the good old box of peace and prosperity or death and despair. And that is coming in right at the 618 right there. So we just don't want to see any closures back below 64,000. Otherwise, we kind of expect it to glide its way onwards and upwards here, and then play out some downside. So we are going to be ending the gap. We're going to be closing the gap. What do I mean there? Well, every day the futures market does shut down for this length of period from about 3 p.m. to, I'll call it 5 p.m. Pacific time. 3 to 5 p.m. Pacific time, the market makers take a little break, a little lunch break, a little snooze, and a lot of times right in this gap, some major price action does happen to the downside or to the upside. And I want to see if I can line the target up for this consolidation. For a little deeper target at, if you're really bullish and you're drinking the hopium juice there, 65.7 or 65.8 would be the short-term hope there. And what else? Yeah, there's just been this long consolidation. And you can see it's kind of just curving upwards. And as long as we don't get another major drive of bearish divergence, well, then you could expect that at least on the 15-minute time frame, this thing is going to begin to cool off. That was kind of my point here on the daily, is that, yeah, that target is coming in right at the point of control, 67.8, right above this last high volume candle. I'd expect some sell pressure coming in right there. And then if we line this up from a whole perspective, we're coming in right in at the 618. So the 786 is kind of the next target up there. And let's see if momentum is curving down. We'll cross down today below 63,762. So momentum remains to the upside, and volatility is beginning to decline. So telling us the end of the move may be near. Let's see any other volatility. 2 days just curving up. 3-day is curving up from a low level. And the 3-day time frame is one of my favorites for a bull market because, well, generally you'll see things like this, right, where you just get 3 days over and over and over, and you can just use those hike and ashy candles and just kind of just move the stop loss onwards and upwards as these things just continue to ride up. Which brings me to my next point. I want to take a look at Solana. Anyways, I am expecting some sell pressure on the first pass. The thing does not go up in a straight line. So where did the pullbacks come in? That's 786. So let's say we go high to low to the 786. So a good pullback back at 62,595 to 60,000 bucks for a quick little dip and a buying opportunity. There's liquidity on the heat map. If you take a look on the weekly time frame, down here at 62,237. So that's just the bottom side of the range. I would not surprise if they come for that tonight after tagging the upside. Tagging the upside liquidity, which is coming in, just slightly higher than we're at today. 65.5. I'm going to pull it up on the map just in case. But it's this node right here, 64.8. Yeah, 64.8 is the magical number. So I'm going to go ahead and jot that down here, 64,800. And what else did I want to bring up? Let's look at Solana here. Solana, shout out to Scott. If you're holding that long, sir, holding that long because, well, we had a W formation and we said the major point of control was coming in at 162. Price action likely to get sucked up into that area, which is, yeah, these wicks right here. If you look at everything is coming in and tagging these wicks. Nope. That's the guard dog again. No, thank you, sir. Checking in on some of the AI coins, Mr. AGI, Singularity, having a big run here, up 26% today. Holy smokes. So what does that mean for things like Tau? Checking in on Pepe. I mean, most of these are going to tag that white 200 simple. Sundog did take a big run. Pepe's likely to take a run up there. Doggy Coin still has some room to go. Don't think that these old memes won't catch on. Let's see. The other one I wanted to bring up was Tau. Then I'm going to leave you guys with that. So I don't have a real chance to do a deep dive here today, but I want an older chart. Tau USDT.p. No, I want the oldest chart. No, I'll take that. Nope. TAO. And this is, AI coins are, part of the hot scene right now, part of the NVIDIA craze. So that's why I'm bringing it up. Broke the long-term down-sloping trend line and had a massive triple bottom here. Call it a head and shoulders. And I do believe we pointed that out. But just taking a look at the measure move to see if it was hit yet. No, the measure move does take us a bit higher. Looking for this one to make new all-time highs. As that one is showing a bit stronger than AGIX, to tell you the truth, now that I'm looking at it. Yep, so just bringing these up, for your information. And then very similar pattern here for GMT, which, likely, again, white 200 simple. As long as Bitcoin holds the uptrend, we're good to go. And who's the darling of the show? I'd say PopCat, as silly as it sounds, but that one has been on an absolutely tear today. PopCat. No, sir, don't do it. And if you do look at the retracement here, I would not be surprised, as this one just made a new all-time high today. Your first target is going to be 130. 130. If it can hold above $1, remember that is that very, very magical strategic number, psychological number. Usually sells off there, sold off there, sold off there. This is the fourth time. This is when we break it, guys. This is when PopCat's going to do his job and and pop. But volatility is now declining, telling us the move is perhaps over. So a mean reversion bounce, as this one comes back down to those fib levels, the 0.5, the 382. I mean, definitely want to keep our eyes upon this one. And yep, with that said, I hope you guys have a blessed and highly favored day, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one. Take care.